What's up? YouTube? Listen, I'm keeping 100 with y'all, man. Sports, it ain't go well last night in the sports world, man. You had Tampa, Tom Brady. Forget Tampa, it's Tom Brady, my team. Tom Brady go down to the Dallas Cowboys. We know how annoying those fans is. I didn't watch Undisputed. I ain't watch First Take. I ain't watch none of them idiots on TV because I know what they gonna say. Next stop, Tom Brady, Miami, Las Vegas. So Tom Brady should retire. Shannon Sharp, Tom Brady been playing bad all year long. Tom Brady got empty calories. 300 CJ got empty calories. He was bad all year, Skip. He was bad all year, Skip. And he gonna have Skip Bayless go on TV. How great his Cowboys played against the trashiest defense I ever seen in a playoff game. I almost think like if you were listening to Larry Johnson, who comes on Jason Woodlock Field, he say, when you watch the NFL when it first come on, this has been a presentation of the National Football League. It's almost like this game's a stage. You got to keep it 100. You got to look at it, and when people make comments, you got to think about it a little bit more. Because listen, when you, as Todd Bowles, as a great defense coordinator, as you're supposed to be, when you bench your starting cornerback and put in Murphy Bumping, and you're gonna run a zone scheme look, and you know the Cowboys cannot beat man coverage. You know the Cowboy and that zone look, you was giving up the middle of the field. Why would you play a zone look and give up the middle of the field when nobody on the outside Cowboys receivers can beat you? And somebody in the comments talking about, yeah, Dak Prescott look good, man. Dak Prescott, that was the best we seen Dak Prescott play all year was against zone defense against the Philadelphia Eagles when they zoned them up. I had no idea they got Bradbury and they got big play. I don't know why they just don't man up on these receivers. I don't understand. I think a lot of it got to do with they don't believe in Dak because the zone. Let me break it down. Zone defense is designed for the quarterback to beat you. Man defense is designed for the wide receivers to beat you. So that defense taught Bowles figured, but as a coach, you gotta have a comeback plan. Okay, this didn't work in the second half. It's 18-0. We get the ball back. Brian Leftwich couldn't do nothing. 3 and out. They go 24-0. Todd Bowles being conservative. They had midfield 4th and 3. Go for it because they drove the length of the field to get a touchdown. Anyways, when it was 6-0, Tom Brady threw that pick. They went the length of the field to go 12-0. So go for it. Be more aggressive. This time, I wish we had a coach like Brandon Staley. These old coaches, not just black coaches, but these older white coaches and blacks, the older, they want young blood. They want young, aggressive people. And I understand that because Todd Bowles is one of the most conservative, idiotic coaches in my career I've ever seen watching football. So I break it down to y'all real simple again. Man defense is designed for the wide receivers to beat you. You got CeeDee Lamb, who's a slot receiver. You got Gallup, who's had been not a 1,000-yard receiver. He's okay. He can make plays. He can make contested catches. That's about it. And you got Noah Brown and T.Y. Hilton that came off his couch. For the life of me, man up on these receivers. Spot on Dak Prescott. If you're worried about playing man with everybody back to the quarterback, spot on him. You got all these DBs in your secondary, all these corners and safety that you play positions. Play spot on him. You can put Levante Davis. You can put. I would have spotted White. I would have spotted Devin White, and I would have had Levante Davis play man coverage on Schultz. Because Schultz was just wild on like he was Travis Kelce or Gronk. You would have sworn he was Rob Gronkowski, Travis Kelce. He was open. All Dak Prescott touchdown was open. The 4th touchdown pass he threw, Carlton Davis should have picked it. Period. Carlton Davis should have picked it. The 2 to Schultz wide open. He escaped the pocket because Tampa Bay don't get no pressure. That's why I say, spy on him. Don't let him get to outside. Don't let him get outside and run around and lose containment. Tampa did everything bad yesterday. That's why they couldn't stop the Cowboys for a lick. You can't blame Tom Brady for the game was 6-0. Okay, he threw a pick in his zone. You didn't give him a great field position. He's at the 20-yard line, touchback. You let him draw the length of the field. It's 12-0. How is that Tom Brady for? I don't understand it. Tom Brady gave the defense a great break. He drove down the field, should have had a touchdown if he don't throw the pick. Just throw the ball out of bounds. He said he couldn't get enough on. He tried to throw the Chris Godwin. Whatever happened, he threw the pick. He didn't throw it and put his defense in harm's way. The defense was just ass. Then you had a 4th and 4. It's 24-6. 13 minutes left in the 4th quarter. It's 24-6. You stop him on 4th and 4. You stop him on 4th and 4. You get the ball back. You go score. It's 24-13. It's a 2-possession ball game with Tom Brady your quarterback. But no. Carlton Davis go with the slant. CeeDee Lamb went on wide open. All 4 touchdowns. 3 of them was a touchdown. 3 of them was wide to hell open. Just no receiver. You couldn't even find no Buccaneer players around him. It was allergic. And then the 4th one, Carlton Davis had the pick. It just went right through him. He missed it, and then got to get the touchdown. That's what I saw last night game. So, I do not for the life of me understand why would you did not make the receivers of the Dallas Cowboys beat you. Press up on them. Play share coverage. You can give up the run. You want to stop them, give up the run. You was giving up chunk yards anyway. You give up the run and stop them in getting in the red zone. It was one of the worst games I ever seen by Todd Bowles. And the time Dak had a great game, Todd Bowles did that same thing. That's why I say Larry Johnson might be right when it says an NFL presentation that this already probably stays, because why would you play zone defense against a guy that can't beat a team that can't beat man coverage? I don't understand it. And then you have no pass rush, so you get no pass rush, and the players that play in zone defense, they look at the quarterback eyes, where he going, or his eye, what's bottom, where he going. So he looking at, so he moving on this, and there's no pressure. He got all day in the pocket. That's why he found Schultz for the touchdown wide open. If you see Edwards, he ran this way, he ran back. And then Obo wide open for the touchdown because you ain't getting no pressure. You ain't containing the guy. It was one of the most pathetic coaching performances I ever seen in my life. And nobody on national television, from Fox Sports to ESPN, the First Take, to Undisputed, to Think for Yourself, to Speak, to First Thing First, Money Quarterback, Rich Eisen, nobody talked about that today. I watched the titles of it. I didn't watch none of it, but I guarantee none of them put out Todd Bowles one of the worst. They say Dak Prescott had one of the best games I ever seen him play. All the people on TV that talking and say Dak Prescott played one of the best games I ever seen him play. And that's a flat out lie. It's just a flat out lie. It's a flat out lie with one of the worst coach games ever. I'm here to tell y'all that, bro. I watched football my whole life. I played it. Please listen to what I'm saying. Don't go on TV and be fooled, these Cowboy fans. Yeah, Dak, we can make the Super Bowl. We can make the Super Bowl. Skip, we can make the Super Bowl. How play? No, bro. You can't. You're not going to play a bad team like this. All right? Shut up, enjoy the win, and go get ready for an ad whooping in San Fran. Simple as that. Like, subscribe, man. Hit that thumb up button, like button if you're new to the channel. I'm out.